God said it, I believe it, that settles it for me. See, you find dozens of vengeful prayers like this in the Psalms. And see, there's unfortunately a long tradition of the church doing this. Whenever it was convenient to appeal to something in the Old Testament that Jesus forbids, you just jump over Jesus and grab it. Because it's convenient for you. You want it. And you can do it in the name of believing the whole Bible, not just the flowery part. So you want to justify hating your enemies? Well, it's kind of hard to get that out of the teachings of Jesus. But hey, no problem. Just jump over Jesus and grab onto one of these spiteful, vengeful psalms. And claim you're believing the whole Bible, not just the flowery parts. You want to justify going to war or getting involved in personal violence. Well, you can't find that in Jesus, can you? But no problem. Just jump over Jesus, grab some Old Testament verses, and claim you're just believing the whole Bible, not just the flowery parts. Want to oppress people, want to lord over women? Well, just jump over Jesus and grab the verse that suits your fancy and claim you're believing the whole Bible. Stuart Murray in the book Naked Anabaptists, which we're encouraging everybody who's aligned, who's part of Woodland Hills Church to read, because it expresses the heart of the Anabaptist movement, and it turns out it's the heart of Woodland Hills Church as well. But he calls this way of reading the Bible as a flat book. You read the Bible as though everything was equally authoritative, at least when you want it to be equally authoritative. You read the Bible like a cookbook. You know, in a cookbook, it doesn't matter where a recipe is found, it's going to have the same meaning. A recipe is a recipe. It doesn't matter if it's on page 1 or page 500. It's the same recipe. And so to read the Bible this way is to read it in such a way that it doesn't matter where a passage is found. If it's asserting something that you want to have authoritative, you just grab it. Reading the Bible like a cookbook. This is unfortunately how most folks throughout history have read Scripture. But the Anabaptists said, no, this is not right. The Bible is not a cookbook. It's a storyline. Unfortunately, this is how most people today still read the Bible, as a cookbook. That's why most people's, throughout history and yet today, for most people, their view of God isn't exhaustively defined by Jesus Christ. Despite all the stuff we find in the New Testament about Jesus being the definitive revelation of God, if you see me, you see the Father, and He's the perfect expression of the Father's essence, and all of that, despite that, most people don't have a view of God that's exclusively defined by Jesus Christ. It's rather kind of a mushed together portrait, an amalgamation where Jesus is part of God, but you also grab onto other stuff found in the Old Testament, and you put it all together, and that's your picture of God. One of the most beautiful and precious and rare aspects of the treasure of the Anabaptist tradition is that they saw that that's not the way that we're supposed to read the book. The Bible is not a flat book. And this is the second atypical conviction that Woodland Hills Church shares with the Anabaptists.